What's up guys, and welcome to Myth Busting Mondays episode 49. This is the show where we bust the myths that you guys leave in the comment section below. So if you have any myths you would like to see featured in next week's episode, all you've got to do is leave those in the comment section right now or at the end of the video, and we'll see which ones get featured next week. We are aiming for 3,115 likes on this video, guys. Also, next week is going to be our episode 50 of Myth Busting Mondays. So if you have any ideas of what you think we should do for that special episode, leave that in the comment section below right now as well, and we'll pick the best suggestion to do next week, dudes. But without further ado, let's jump in to the first myth of today's show. So the first myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Miguel over on Twitter, and he has asked, Myth Busting Mondays, myth, when you get Valkyrie drone helmet, does the electric damage reduction work on the electric trap? So if you guys don't know this, you can get different helmets on CodeNamePizza by doing certain stuff. So to get a Valkyrie helmet, you need to kill some Valkyrie cameras, you also need to destroy the arms on the Valkyries as well, and that is how you get that Valkyrie helmet. And this then allows you to get certain things happening in the game. One of them is to reduce the electrical damage via the Valkyrie drones. But does this also work on the electric traps that we've seen in every single zombies map pretty much since Darius? Let's go and check this out, dude. So we've got the one right here in spawn room. I've got the Valkyrie helmet on. Let's go and check it out. Let's walk straight into it, and nope. We literally went down faster then than I think we would normally go down without it. That's really, really weird. I thought it would work, but sadly it doesn't. So thank you for sending that in, Miguel. That is a great myth there, dude. And let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Blah724, and they ask, can a regular ray gun bullet create the black hole from the Ray Gun Mark III's fireball? So if you guys don't know, once again, I love explaining these things to you guys, by the way. If you don't know, the Ray Gun Mark III has three abilities pretty much. You can shoot the fireball, which slows zombies down, then you can shoot the laser, which is pretty much the normal ray gun, and if you combine the two and you shoot the laser at the fireball, basically it creates a black hole. But what happens if we've got the ray gun and the Ray Gun Mark III? We shoot the Ray Gun Mark III's fire thing on the floor, and then we shoot it with the normal ray gun's laser. Will that open up the black hole? So I'm here to tell you today, guys, that this is absolutely amazing, because no, sadly it doesn't work. I really wish it would have done, dude, but no, sadly, as you guys are seeing right here, it unfortunately doesn't work. It would have been awesome, but I'm sorry, Blah724, to tell you it doesn't work, dude. But thank you so much for sending that myth in. Amazing myth there, dude. And let's get on to the next myth of today's show. The next myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Stephen Eberly, and he asks, can you use killing time to add more time to the bomb step? So once again, guys, if you don't know, killing time allows 20 seconds of you to move around the map without anything moving. So basically it stops absolutely everything on every map except from a few things like the dragons or the Mob of the Dead plane on Shadows of Evil, stuff like that on the map for 20 seconds. But will it stop the bomb step? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys listen to this right here. I'm going to wait until SOPHIA starts counting down from 10. When it gets to 5, I'm going to make sure I click that killing time gobblegum, and we'll see what happens. So you ready, guys? I'm going to play you guys the clip, and let's see.
4, 3, 2, 1. The security systems have not been disabled. I'm disappointed. You should be too. You are consistent only in your failures.
So there you go, guys. No, killing time does not stop the bomb step on CodeNamePizza. That would have been pretty awesome if you got some extra time, but honestly, I think you get enough time, especially on solo. Like, I finished way early on that bomb step on solo. Maybe on co-op it would have been a little bit nicer, but it doesn't really matter. It's still quite an easy step if you know what you are doing. Let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Ty Jobs, and they ask, what happens when you down yourself with a grenade whilst you're on the dragon? Now the thing is, you can't do anything whilst riding the dragon, but I figured out on solo that you can actually hold down the grenade button as you are getting on, and technically it will blow up. But as you guys see right there, it does not actually kill you. You are able to blow up. It's kind of like you're just holding it whilst having danger closest. So no, it doesn't do anything. Now next week, we might end up trying this on co-op. So if you guys want to leave that in the comment section below right now, and we can see if we pick one of those comments for next week. But definitely on solo, it doesn't do anything. You cannot down yourself on solo with a grenade whilst riding that dragon. But let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Black Knight 425, and they ask, can you stop the pods from falling out of the sky with the killing time gobblegum pizza emoji? Thumbs up, keep up the good work. Thanks so much, dude. I appreciate that a lot, and I wonder if you can do this. Now, this is one of those ones that we should have really done on the first week, but I put it off because I was pretty intrigued about other things. So let's go and see if you can stop these pods with killing time. And the answer to this is boom. Yes, of course you can. The only thing is, I got a terrible bit of footage right here. The pod does stop in the air with killing time. Now, I wonder if you do this when it gets actually really close to the ground. If you lie underneath it, will it kill you? That is another one that we can do maybe in next week's episode if someone wants to leave that in the comment section below right now, and we'll pick one of those comments to feature in next week's episode. But there you go, Black Knight 425. You can stop the pods from falling out of the sky with killing time. Thank you for leaving that myth, dude. And let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Charlie7087, and he asks, what happens if you get a teddy bear from the box while using shopping free? Will you get a free 950 points? Now, I don't know if you saw this in my live stream, but this actually happened to me during a live stream, and I've gone back and re-recorded some footage so I can show you guys right now. So yeah, technically you can get a free 950 points if you get a teddy bear while shopping free is active. Now, usually if you use something like immolation, that then stops teddy bears from coming out. If you have a fire sale on, you cannot get a teddy bear. But if you use shopping free, it allows you to constantly hit the mystery box for free until you get that teddy bear and then get 950 points. So yeah, there you go. If you already use your shopping free to get all of your perks, open all the doors, and you have a bit of time left, try and get a teddy bear and you get a free 950 points as well. This gobblegum is so overpowered, and this is just a little bit of extra fun that you can have with it as well. So thank you so much for Charlie for sending that myth in right there. Yes, it is possible. And let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Mohammed Abdu, and he asks, what happens if you use burnt out and then get hit by zombies during the Valkyrie drone challenge? Will it survive or explode? So if you guys don't know anything about this, burnt out basically allows you to get hit by a zombie. Instead of it taking health off you, it has this huge fireball explode, killing all the zombies in your vicinity. And also the Valkyrie drone challenge is where you've got to escort a friendly Valkyrie drone who's injured from the spawn area all the way over to dragon control. Now, if it gets hit by even a single bullet, it will explode and you'll have to restart the challenge. So what happens if you get hit with burnt out on? Burnt out then goes out, killing all the zombies, but will it explode the Valkyrie drone? So let's see, dudes. So I've got burnt out on right now. I'm also on the friendly Valkyrie drone step, and here we go. Let's get hit by a zombie, and boom! No, this is awesome because this is another gobblegum that will allow you to make this step easier if you do not have the Undead Man Walking gobblegum. Now, if you guys don't know, Undead Man Walking is absolutely insane in this map. It pretty much helps you out with every single challenge, and without it, you're kind of screwed. It's a difficult game without it for sure. But once again, here is a brand new gobblegum that will allow this step to be slightly easier, especially if all your teammates are running this as well. So thank you so much to Mohammed Abdu for sending that myth in, but let's get on to the final myth of today's show. And the final myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Mr. Lava00, and they ask, can killing time stop SOPHIA from leaving? If you guys don't know, right at the end of the Easter egg, after you've got the power cords, you've done all the challenges, you've dropped the power cords off to Nikolai 1.0, SOPHIA will then go, I'm leaving, I'm out of here, I'm going joining Maxis, and she goes through the roof. But can we stop her from leaving and flying out of this room by using that killing time gobblegum? Let's go and find this out, dude. So we got the killing time gobblegum. I'm going to pop this thing in 3, 2, 1, boom. Hey, there we go. That is what we're talking about. SOPHIA is stuck still. The conversation that we're having between us with me and SOPHIA is still going on. She should have really left by now, but she is still there. And I'm sure as soon as the gobblegum runs out that she is definitely going to disappear and go and fly away. And obviously, you can see this right now. She's ready to leave. She's gone. She's gone. SOPHIA's gone, but that's absolutely friggin' fine. We know that we can stop her. Once again, another thing inside of this game that you can stop with killing time. Thank you so much for sending that in, Mr. Lava00. That myth was awesome, dude. So many likes on that myth as well. That is awesome. Anyway, guys, that is the end of Myth Busting Mondays, episode 49. Can you believe it? 49 episodes, which means that next week is episode 50 episodes of Myth-Busting Mondays, and we need to do something special for it. Let me see it inside of the comment section below right now what you want me to do for Myth-Busting Mondays episode 50. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave some myths that you want to see featured in next week's episode in the comment section below right now. Send me what you want me to do for episode 50 of Myth-Busting Mondays. If you haven't already, guys, please drop that like. Let's aim for 3,115 likes on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you are brand new to become the latest member of the Pizza Club. And as always, guys, thank you for watching, and peace out.